stuff. Have you seen their wireless advertising? Nothing's ever new or 110% improved. It's so honest, it's boring.
Okay, let's see. I think we're just roaming around the world or something. Yeah. Oh, man, Jesus. Let's do 165. Slow it down a little bit here. We're low on ammo. I don't remember. It looks like just follow the path. It's not a path, that's a lake. Okay, I think... Yeah, we can't go in that stuff. We'll die. I learned that the hard way. Ride these things. Okay, this should take us. Tunnel. Ooh. Okay. Well, alright. This looks like a random tunnel. Huh. Someone's stuck here. Oh, he did. I mean, there's no one here. because meds aren't really doing that much in terms of healing. Scope or something on that one gun.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry 10.
Jesus.
My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
Yep.
This one appears to have been too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
Save it here.
Step aside. Blind.
Come now, let's wrap this up.
Wish I had a scope on it.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
What? Huh. Your leadership to use of it. With your companions often finding some harm's way, you're no longer able to revive your companions in combat. When it goes down, your other companion will get a boost. Well, they are fully healed. Oh, because they're so weak, man. This guy first. That's the entrance. Anything over here?
Damn it all! The door's sealed. We'll need to find another way in. Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
Damn it. It's lockpick 5. What weapon do I have here?
We can hear those wriggling little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
Oh, I see.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by, is it 30 or? Oh, hello. Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing. There's a cultist behind you. Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse. He's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point.
Okay.
Never a harsh word to anyone, but being in his presence, well, it's as if his stress is infectious. Best not to push him. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people like your friend here have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe that these cultists broke in from above and immediately set about damaging what they could. I don't know the specifics, just that they can't be seen through normal means.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion to the presiding bishop. The N-ray scan. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. Visible or not, it was stored nearby. But with a... Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly I appreciate your aid.
Okie dokie. Here he goes in a circle.
I appreciate your help.
Okay, how do I... Do I turn my thing on? Heal up real quick. So let's see, no, it's controls below. Cause a lockdown over after taking off on. Is this still going? Yeah. Blueprint did I take?
I appreciate your help.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Where'd they go?
Hey, that must be the scanner there.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Nice. Okay. Let's do skills first. I need a lockpick. What is my speech right now? 3?
Everything must be correct before it can happen everything.
Grab Ditchy. Aggressive here.
Huh. It's time. Dang it.
I appreciate your help. You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override panel. Try not to electrocute yourself.
Okay.
I appreciate your aid. I'm...
Okay.
Convoluted way to unlock a door. But I'll take it.
True.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Aggressor ahead.
at once.
That's annoying. You have to do all this. What's that?
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this. Victor, dead is, but if we, and the longer, but I should.
Pendulous killing tool who has isolated. We killed them all!
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Return to the void.
I don't see them.
Look out!
Body.
Yeah.
That's a weapon. Great.
Yeah.
I understand true transcendence. I have power unto the architect. The rift.
Oh, enemy.
Oh, they can only see what I see? Great.
Unfortunately, given the current state of Golden Ridge infrastructure, we cannot verify.
Look at the sad little sprat. His corrugated metal cage.
Why don't you unlock the door?
Enemy spotted.
Recharge for mayhem! You better sleep with both eyes open.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians.
Okay, let's deconstruct some of this stuff. A whole bunch of ghillie suits. What's up, my guy?
Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems...
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans. Fine. Just trying to add some levity into this pathetic creature's drab existence.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. Some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
Here we go.
Survived is something of an overstatement. most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only because he refused. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement.
Okey-dokey.
My holdout. I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Come on, man. It sucks that there's a cooldown, you know? Save and jump over it. Jesus, something's ran into that.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been persistent. For that is over. Please.
Resident Evil. Fuck do I get over there? How do we get over there? Oh, wait. No way here. What? deal with, dude.
Yeah.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have anticipated this. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia. To ensure the future. I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge to sway me. I cannot allow this. I cannot allow our efforts to be in vain. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, want has nothing to do with it, and you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. You read my terminal. I cannot. No. I deny what you're saying. Whatever my personal feelings, the order. You're not with the order. You cannot. Your verbiage does not conceal the gaps in your knowledge. But the presiding bishop has taught us that if the order is not prevented from reaching its true potential, if what you say is true, then you have my. DeVries opened my. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work of my explosives is important. It matters. Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time. I don't wish to believe you, but I've been a fool, going along with this farce.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. Let's say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife. See what he knows. Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite...
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company. I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed. I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured. Just killed. Saying that out loud now sounds unreal. But here, it is the key to my quarters.
Nice.
Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries. You certainly can.
Nice. I didn't want to kill him anyway. Grenades. Huh. Oh. Hell no. These negative traits, man.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority.
Okay.
They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
Okay. Oh, I was like... No traps here, right? Oh, this is just... Wait, did I get his broom? I don't know. Come on, man. Let's promote.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. I'm right behind. I appreciate your help.
God damn it. So I need Science 5, Melee 5, Observation.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's a weapon too. Break down some stuff here. Maybe we're gonna use a knife. Add that. Anything in his room?
I owe you not only my life, but the sheer knowledge that you turned me from a terrible path. I will make the most of it. I promise you.
What's this room? Okey-dokey. We get across. sniper rifle. There we go. Finding a long-range weapon. Snipe people. Some buildings up there. Well, thanks.
In business.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Sharp enough, Huff.
I just realized you don't sleep in this game. Okay. Hop up there.
You came at us from the Scrappers side? You must be more than a might braid. Be wary. Scrappers can attack at any time. They got Lemmy and Birkins, but they ain't gonna get me.
We used to listen to the Aether Wave to help drown out the sounds of war. You come to sit and listen too? Don't worry. I won't tell no one. Listening is the only thing that keeps my finger from getting too scrambled.
Hey there, friend. Last freelancer tried to re-unnegotiate with your buyers.
Scrappers. How many times you gotta tell him not to?
Okay. Gonna save here because I think there's gonna be grenades all over the place. I mean, landmines.
Survivors are patching
Pleasure
themselves
not
up.
doing business with you.
Got to admire the naive optimism in the face of certain annihilation.
Yep.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage? Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. I'm absolutely we need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poisoning. And the coils on our auto docks, without them, they can't, as many as you can. Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Many thanks, but...
Okie dokie.
Sounds like these coils will keep this triage from becoming a morgue. Let's get to scavenging.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the... Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and... Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious... My contract medical list over there is literally up to her elbows in it. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto... There's been a murder at one of our forts. Troopers accused of poisoning. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing, go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Anyways, now you know that's an arrest, so don't let either of them... Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Then why by law are you bothering?
Jeez, you bribe him. Okay, let's see. Ooh, right. They just run off, man.
You're back. Please tell me if... Lovely. It's a start. Thank...
Fuck do I get over there? ship.
The climate here is a mite more agreeable than Cloister. I wonder...
Just think of the bits. Don't think about foul, disgusting, odorous...
Up and at 'em! Swear you take... Whichever void brain, no...
Hello, friend. Welcome to the most beautiful... simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe, but you've got me there. I sure could use a bottle of zero-G brew if you had a few bits in my gratitude. Oh, well. Not likely to die of thirst. Ah, there's the real beauty of it. There's no reason to finish them. Maybe I'll even get a promotion for doing such a good job keeping this place safe. Ah, the order gave us permission to keep a single emergency medical evacuation. Would have really helped the troopers stationed in the outpost that just got wiped out. You know, if any of them had survived. Although with just one well then, now, if you'll can't say I was expecting to see anyone else in these parts for a good long while.
Rare to see a place like this relatively untouched by
Stay
the war.
in line or I'll knock you to the bottom of the org chart.
What is this, some sort of zoo?
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if your Durbin sent you. Why? You certainly ain't a certified... Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? Cute. Adorable, even. I'm so impressed by your wit that I've completely lost any reservations I've had about you helping me. So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were... There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't pop... Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's... Now, I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my... You're welcome to try, but honestly...
What do we have here?
Yes, I hope you're not here to
The
apply for
heck?
employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Ah, well, in that case, your business is with both my commander and me. But I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance.
Oh.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, it's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here. There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are... My experimental mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he could...
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
You may have heard stranger stories, but never one quite so full of spratdom.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, Designer. Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. Still, that ugly... Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Ah, just rumors, and Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to...
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the eggs. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby-damned thing to cut down on competition. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough.
Yes, sir.
Exact. We need you. Do that, and look in the nest to the east.
Feels a pull? Excuse me? Maybe. Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you...
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is bring it to me. And not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much great... Wonderful!
Not the strangest task I've had to undertake, but it's close.
Okay.
Hey, damage-prone daredevil.
You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar. We know consumer. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively disc only so long as you tell nobody of this So what will you...
Huh. $2,000 for that?
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities. Of course, I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure I've got info for you. It landed over by some particularly aggressive creepy crawlies. I'll mark it for you. Checking that the cables I patched are staying together. When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring in the walls, so sometimes the line. They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rained shells the size of Crabbles on us day and they made the invasion stall about 5. Like someone up here flipped a switch. 1 second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't. The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off, those Protectorate bootlicks took everything. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. Of course, I've seen about it. This batch is over near some kind of The last is a pretty little place I like to call the Crystal Overlook. Uh-huh.
That's expensive, Jesus Christ. I figure there's much. There's one more over there. Sequels. Nice people. Okay. So save just in case we run into a line or something.
Look sharp, it's a fight.
Either restore my life or avenge my death!
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Wasted a lot of ammo for that. so much of stuff.
Trap's ready if you need a house call.
Terminated for cause.
Need healing.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
What's...
Hold that thought. Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Hey, you gotta help me, please. I didn't do what they say I done. Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch. They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want... I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes I'd never have hurt the chief. Even if I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then but the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was sisty stew, fresh from the can. Served just the way but it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in sisty stew. I don't have to. Cuddy told him himself. He told absolutely everybody. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to security No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. He will. He has to.
You're back? Why? Of course that's what she's gonna say. What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it. What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I can... Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble? Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true.
Oh my.
See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him. Assuming he was constantly... What? No. It was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Unless... Hey. How'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a... Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions that... And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence. Absolutely.
See.
That's only fair. I'll both free Bardot and compensate you for your effort. So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no... I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection. Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal? Come on now. Honestly, why do you persist in antagonizing me? Of course that's what she's gonna say. Do you think everyone What? How could that be? What? That's ridiculous. Well, he's also somebody's nephew. Law, no. Half his gripe, so most of us just ignore. What? No. Unless... Hey. How'd you Well, no. And even worse. Since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, Absolutely. Come on now.
We'll do the right thing here.
What's happening? Are you making any progress? Thank you.
Let's go talk to him. Save.
You've returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my Then why by law?
Okay.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa? Auntie's choice has... What's more, we have inundated with zeranium from the river. The mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the... Wonderful!
You've returned. I mean, did you bring the pupa for me?
Go, consume, like a good consumer.
If you're planning on heading into that cave, I recommend finding some other place to practice your big game hunting. Fair question. As two with their razor-sharp claws.
Okay, let's switch up our weapons here. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
To die. Look.
Ooh, I'm running low on the ammo. God damn it.
Medical pack, out!
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
A lot of ammo for that, Jesus. Okay, there's a lot of mods right there. Jesus Christ. Let's see more in there. Here. Did it bug out? No. Oop, wrong one. Ugh.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some lovely, wonderful. That's just enough to get the... Still, if you find any more, please bring them my... I'm glad you're back. Well, it's not much, but...
You return again and again like a particularly unshakable... Then why by law are you...
Okay. Got some junk. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Oh boy. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. I'm getting pretty little tired. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's see.